In this video, I want to talk about some of the things that I'm doing as a musician that is direct to fans. There's lots of things that you can do as a musician to entice your fans, to gauge new ones, to look after them, to sell products, and it's all about doing stuff yourself rather than relying on other services. So let's delve right in. Hey everyone, so it's Barry from Music Tech Info. I hope you're doing well today. Whoops, just banged the laptop because I'm not doing too great with pain today, but I will get there. So I am Cyber Monday, known as a synthpop synthwave artist, and this is my website. Now there's lots of things as a musician that you can do that can really help to build fans. The first one being is literally on your homepage allowing anybody that's interested in your music to subscribe to the mailing list. Now, if you have your own mailing list, it's very powerful, okay? People read emails, and there's a lot of great platforms out there like Bandcamp. There's some Web3 ones as well and Web2 ones. But basically, what happens if those sites were taken down? What happened if Bandcamp was no more? Let's say the company that owns it went bankrupt and you've lost everything that's on that site. Well, my Bandcamp page, I've been working on Bandcamp for many, many years. I've got a fan club on there. I've got all of my releases on there. And it got me thinking, what amount of effort would it take for me to build all of this on my own website? And it is a lot of work. Please don't get me wrong, but there are tools that can really help you. So my website is built on Wix. Now Wix, I've used them for so many years. It's just such a great website. There's so much behind here. Now you do have to weigh up how much it's going to cost you as an artist by doing it yourself, because you have to have your domain, you have to have your website hosting, you might need extra storage, you might need more features such as a store or a shop, which is what I've built on this site. So for example, if I go to the store, okay, now this is all brand new, okay, this is my store. Now I began to think, okay, people may not want to buy off me, but actually that's not true, because it's properly been built, you know. People are buying these CDs, which is just amazing, and merch as well. And what I've also started doing is all of the digital releases as well as bundles. So I have so much music out there, you know. I've got over 15 albums of studio albums. I've got over 50 in total, right, of demos and instrumental albums and cover albums. The list goes on and on and on. Even to the point of having compilation albums. I've got 2 series of compilation albums now, which is brilliant. But allowing potential fans to be able to purchase merch, as in hard copies, and digital, as in downloads, is really powerful. And Wix is something that does that. You can also use WordPress. There are other sites out there as well. But I wanted to go through the store with you because I feel direct to consumer, that is an amazing thing. So for example, you can go into more detail. You can go to click on the image. You can see how many is in stock. You've got the whole track list on here. The only thing that I haven't got on here at the moment are things like previews of the tracks. I would have loved that, like Bandcamp does. I don't know how to do that yet, but I'm looking into it. But particularly, you can drive your fans or potential fans from social media to your website, right? They then go to the home where they put in their mailing list. They then have a little browse at the store. They can see all of the social media links that's attached to the artist. Pretty cool, huh? So, you know, that in itself did take a lot of time. I'm not going to lie, but Wix is very good at making things easy for you. So there's like a builder. There's so many kind of templates that you can use, which is really useful. You can have customization. So for example, the theme, you can say if something's out of stock, can the customer go on a wait list? And then you'll know how many people are on the wait list and whether it's worthwhile reordering, you know. So that's something else that can be done. Obviously, you need to do some research in terms of how much shipping is going to cost to ship those CDs out to people. But it is fantastic. So I do recommend Wix. I felt it was brilliant. But if you do want something more customizable, then maybe WordPress is the way to go. So that's the store, that's the mailing list, these are the social members links. But it didn't want to stop there. So if I have a quick look at Bandcamp, I won't spend too long on this, so don't worry. If I go to view my site as Cyber Monday, right, you can see I've covered off the digital downloads. In fact, I haven't. I've only done bundles, so that's something I need to work on. But hey-oh, what's all of this? Oh, this is for the fan club, right? These are all of the releases that a fan gets. They get bonus albums, they get remix albums, they get instrumentals, bootlegs, demos, keyboard versions, alternative versions. The list goes on and on and on, right? So I'm kind of halfway there with that. Now let's have a look at the merch, right? So I've covered off the merch because I've now got my own store. In fact, I prefer the look of my own store than the Bandcamp, which is pretty cool. But fan club, right? How am I going to get a fan club? This isn't going to be easy, is it? So again, I used Wix for their features of being a member. Now, I did have to subscribe for a higher tier for that. But it allows member-only access. So if I go to the members club, you will see here that if somebody wants to be a silver member for £9 a month, they will get 7 days for free if they're interested, and that way they can download my back catalogue if they want to. They get a 10% coupon for the Cyber Monday store. They get access to members only Facebook group, which is something else I'll try and come on to in a minute. But this is about exclusivity, right? This is what fans, hardcore fans, they're really interested in. So there's also the option of the gold plan where they actually get CDs posted out to them. There's not a free tier on that, but they get access to releases early before they're actually released only to gold members. They get exclusive downloads, over 50 albums, and bonus content to £18 per month. So I designed this myself, but again, Wix is very good at taking you through this. And if I click on join now, you basically say what you want to join. So I could do a free trial. I might want the gold plan. So why not go for gold? Go for gold. Right? And you put in your details and the payment. And Wix is great because it's got all of the connections with the credit card companies, PayPal. So it's really, really straightforward to use. Now, when they become a member, they'll get an email with all of their benefits, and then they can go to member only access. Now, obviously, if you're not a member, you're not going to get in. But if I go to preview in Wix and I go to member only access, this is what I've built. So welcome to the members area. Okay, you've got gold members access here, and this is the silver members. So the silver members get access to everything. And the silver members get access to this area, and then the gold members get access to silver as well as their own stuff as well. So I've got on here a members only Facebook group. Okay, so for my fans, my hardcore fans, I've set up a private group on Facebook. It would be great to have this on my website, but again, there might be the possibility to do that, but I haven't done that yet. There's exclusive content on here. There's discounts. There's updates. You know, the list goes on. This is what you can build as an artist. Original albums. Now, what this will take you to is a Google Drive link. So they can download in WAV format or MP3. So they get access to all of the released albums that I've done, of which there's quite a few, but also the MP3 versions of that. So really, these are just links, okay? Let me just go back one. Oh, what have I done? Okay, here we are. So then you've got cover albums. So I click on cover albums, and then you'll see the cover albums. So I've got all of these cover albums to check out, or in MP3 format. You can build your own members club, and I think that's great. Compilation albums is very similar. EPs is similar. Metaverse. This is something that I built on oncyber.io. My own metaverse room. Look at this. These are the things that you can build as a musician. Obviously, it's a bit laggy because of memory. It takes up quite a bit of RAM on my Chrome browser. But, you know, here we are. We can walk around my little metaverse. We can listen to music. Well, we can listen to music and do all sorts of things. How do I take control off that? There we go. These are the kind of things that you can build. Now, as a gold member, if I click on that, this is the gold member. So releases to be released and gold member music and coming soon section as well. So again, you'll get a link to the albums that are yet to be released, as well as special videos, as well as bonus albums as well. So if I go to bonus albums, you'll see again, you've got an MP3 option, you've got all of these. So I could go into demo albums now. There we go, there's loads there. I can go to bonus edition albums. There we are. The list goes on, right? The list goes on. And I just think it's so cool. However, a lot of YouTubers and influencers are saying, look, go direct to fan, go to direct to consumer. There's a lot of work required to do this. There's no point doing all of this stuff if you've just got like a couple of songs out there. You know, you need to have a back catalogue ideally to be able to offer these items to fans and to build a kind of ecosystem really, you know. So I just think I'm really proud of what I've built. Again though, it's a lot of work. So I've covered my fan club on Bandcamp. So, you know, I'm not going to take Bandcamp down, but I've got my website selling merch, selling digital downloads with a fan club. Amazing. So what other things can you do in terms of getting more fans? So this is called 7 Free Songs. So again, it's an offer by which they can listen to the music. This can be on social media as well. And all they need to do, they complete their name and their email, and then they will get 7 free tracks emailed over to them. And something that Wix does, which is amazing, is email automations, right? So anybody that subscribes to those 7 free songs will get an email per day for 7 days. So they get 7 free tracks. They get introduced to who I am as an artist, exclusive songs that you couldn't get anywhere else, as well as released songs and about those songs. And then they get introduced to these products and these services that they may be interested in. So that is a really good way of building a fan base. Another way that you can do it is by offering a free CD. So if I go back here, what I've done is I've released, let me just pause this a second because this will take up a lot of memory. I've released a limited signed CD release of up to 50 copies, and there's only less than 40 left now. So this is a free track, 10 track CD sent to their door. All they need to do is cover the shipping and handling, okay? So they get introduced. This is it here, which is signed. They'll also get access to the 7 free digital tracks, access to the private members group. Signed CD features 10 tracks, including unreleased ones, okay? So send me my free CD, and this is just a limited time, and then they can order it in the store. So they go to free sampler album, which is signed, and they can click on add to cart, and then they'll need to pay for shipping and handling. That covers the cost of you manufacturing the CD and the cost of the CD itself. So that's the reason why you do shipping and handling. But the great thing is that potential buyers will get these CDs because they'll be interested in your music and they'll want to buy them again. Again, this stuff takes time. But I've never been at a time in my musical career where I've had so many offers and yet so many responses. You know, I honestly never believed that someone would want to buy from my own website. And it's happened quite a few times over the last coming months. So it's something to bear in mind if you are a musician. By the way, if you do want one yourself, go to cybermondaymusic.com. And it's one per customer, and I will send you this CD for free. So yeah. So I've got so much going on with it all, haven't I, really? But I've all got it on one website, which is really cool. And then I'm able to promote everything via my social media to target people to come to my website. You know, I mean, what I also did by having that mailing list is that you can inform those people on the mailing list about your new store, about the exclusive private Facebook group, about the fan club, the free CD, the 7, the list goes on. Whatever you think you can do to provide value to potential fans and to your fans is a no-brainer, in my opinion. I mean, this has already gone out of stock. It's a lot to keep on top of because I've got so much music, but it's already been worth it from my point of view. And it's great because for me, you're making revenue, but also you're building a fan base around people that love your music. And that is so powerful. And that's why I'm really proud of what I've achieved over the last coming months on my website. So cool, hope you like this video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you're interested in doing any of this stuff as well. And I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye.